like to thank your mom for always cheering her up when you had a bad game, supporting her no matter what. She'd also like to thank your dad for always making her better, even though she doesn't think he is all the time. He is. Lastly, she wants to thank her two amazing sisters for always being there. Brody. Number 5, Zoe Eager. Zoe Eager was another city Eager. Her activities include 4 years of basketball, 4 years of soccer, 3 years as a track manager, year involved in the Unified Basketball Partnership, 2 years of Athletic Leadership Council, 2 years in National Honor Society, and 4 years in Youth Group. She plans to play soccer at St. Francis next season and pursue a degree in elementary education. Zoe's favorite memory for basketball is when, well, she had a technical foul in the 8th grade for, well, just boxing someone out. Kind of hard. Her advice to her teammates is that your value as a player may not be measured by points on the scoreboard or minutes on the court, but by being supportive and encouraging. That holds the most value. So we would like to thank her family for always supporting her and teaching her to always work hard. Coaches for always pushing her to be the best player and the person that she can be. And of course, the brothers for making these past 9 years something she will never forget. Number 5, Zoe Eager. Our next senior is number 10, Ava She's had 4 years of basketball, 4 years of volleyball, 4 years of softball, 2 years on the student council, 1 year on the athletic leadership council. And plans to attend Indiana Tech next season to play basketball. She's undecided on her major. Ava's favorite memory from basketball is making the game-winning shot in the first round of sectionals for her freshman year. Her advice to her teammates is to not take it so seriously, and of course to always have fun. It's okay to make mistakes because you learn from them. Ava would like to thank her parents and coaches for the constant support and for always pushing her to be the best she can be. Number 10, Ava Smith. Next up is number 15, Caitlin Crosby. Caitlin's parents are David and Jess Crosby. Caitlin's activities include 4 years of basketball, 1 year of golf, 1 year of softball, 2 years of the National Honor Society. Caitlin plans to attend Ball State and pursue a degree in special education. Caitlin's favorite memory from basketball is hitting a buzzer beater against Heritage. Her advice to her teammates is to not take it so seriously. Have fun. You'll have more fun if you're not stressing out over every mistake. Just go out and play hard. Caitlin would like to thank her dad for coaching her to be the best player she can be, as well as for coming to every single game and supporting her. She'd also like to thank her coaches for always pushing her to reach her potential. Number 15, Caitlin Crosby. Our next senior is number 20, Addie Goldie. She's had a number of activities over the course of her 4 years, including 4 years of basketball, 4 years of cross country, 4 years of track, 2 years of National Honor Society, 2 years of student council, a year in the Athletic Leadership Council, and 3 years participating in different internships. Addie wants to attend Greenville University, Greenville, Illinois, for basketball, and she wants to study elementary education. Addie's favorite memory from basketball is when Dave kicked the trash can at South Adams in junior high. Also, when the bus, well, drove off the side of the road once after a sectional meeting. Her advice to her teammates is to always have fun and not to take their time for granted, to treasure every moment on the court. And would like to thank her family and friends, especially her mom and dad, for always supporting her and having her best interests in mind 100% of the time. Number 20, Addie Goldie. Its parents are Ryan Thomas Cameron. 4 years of basketball, 4 years of track, 3 years of cross country, 3 years on the student council, 2 years National Honor Society treasurer, and 4 years in the youth group. Kate plans to attend Purdue University and major in accounting. Kate's here.
Lost your microphone. Well, it is senior night here at Woodlan High School. 7 seniors being recognized from the Woodlan Warriors girls basketball team. Those were Gabby Klopfenstein, Bree Roney, Zoe Eager, Ava Smith, Caitlin Crosby, Addie Goheen, and Kate Spangler. A little information about a couple of those seniors. Addie Goheen leads the Warriors in assists this year. She is averaging 3.4 assists per game. The leading scorer on this team is another one of those seniors. That's Ava Smith. She's also the leading rebounder. Smith averages 15.2 points per game and 9.3 points per game. An appropriate night for senior night, as this is the final home game for the Woodlan Warriors this girls' basketball season. Their last game is on Thursday. It'll be on the road against Prairie Heights, and they will round out the home season today against South Adams. It's an Allen County Conference matchup, and we'll talk a little bit more about it when we get back from this upcoming break. You are watching high school basketball here on SummitCitySports.com. There's a little bit more information about Kate Spangler there, one of the seniors. The PA announcer's mic went out. We'll leave it here for now. Well, Ava Smith recognized as a member of the 1,000 Point Club at Woodlan High School. Great moment for Warrior basketball. Well, with that, we will come back after this break. You are watching high school girls basketball here on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here. Here.
Here.
I belong here.
Has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed.
From business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here!
Our football team haven't won a sectional title in 32 years.
There's no team better than us if we just do our job.
You know, nobody really want to lose no more.
All you want is greatness. You want me 1, 2, 3?
This is the game that's been on my calendar all year.
We don't need it. Staying disciplined.
We a whole different Northside team.
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Woodlan High School here in Woodburn, Indiana. It's the homestanding Warriors taking on the South Adams Starfires in an Allen County Conference matchup. Woodlan is currently second in the Allen County Conference behind Jay County. Jay County at 4-0 in conference play, Woodlan at 4-1, and South Adams is in third place in the Allen County Conference at 3-2. They could move into second place in the conference if they beat Woodlan tonight, because they would get the tiebreaker. Two teams would have the same record, and South Adams would have the tiebreaker if they were to win tonight here against Woodlan. South Adams comes into this game at 11-9. That had a really good start to the season. In fact, at one point in the season, South Adams was 8-4, and then they went on a 4-game losing streak. That, of course, has ended, and South Adams has won 3 out of their last 4, including wins against Southern Wells and Adams Central, and a road win at Fort Recovery in Ohio. The only loss in that span was a 72-31 loss to Jay County, the top seed in the Allen County Conference. Woodlan is 17-4 overall. They have put together an incredible season under head coach Gary Cobb. He's in his 10th year at Woodlan, his 15th year coaching overall. He used to coach at New Haven, and here at Woodlan, he's had a lot of success, including a grand total of 5 winning seasons. Actually 6 if you count this one, and you have to count this one. They're 17-4. So Woodlan's already locked up the winning season. And Gary Cobb obviously has done a great job with the program in his time here. Only 2 games left for Woodlan. Tonight they play South Adams. Thursday night they play against Prairie Heights. For South Adams, they've got 2 games left. They're at Woodlan tonight and at home against Churubusco on Tuesday. Leading scorer this season for South Adams is Macy Prees. She's averaging 15.5 points per game. Peyton Prees averages 9.1 points per game. Macy is the leading scorer out of those 2 and out of the whole team, although Peyton is older. She's a junior. She's a senior, rather. Prees is a junior. Peyton Prees also one of the top rebounders on the team. She and Cora Baker are the 2 top rebounders on the team for South Adams. And for Woodlan, their leading scorer is Ava Smith. She averages 15.2 points per game. Taylor Kniebuehler averages 13.9 points per game. Kniebuehler, normally a starter. She will not start tonight. The seniors are getting the start tonight for Woodlan since it is senior night. Addie Goheen leads the team in assists. She averages 3.4 assists per game, and Kniebuehler not bad in that department either. She averages 2.3 assists per game. Her sister Brooke, a sophomore, Taylor's a junior, Brooke averages 1.8 assists per game, and so does senior Bree Roney. So there's a lot of sharing to the basketball with this Woodlan Warrior team. Woodlan versus South Adams coming up in just under 10 minutes. When we come back, we'll get in a few words from our sponsors that allow us to do the games that we get to do so often on SummitCitySports.com. We're back after this break.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Welcome back to Woodland High School here in Woodburn, Indiana. By the way, we do have an update to give you. Blackhawk Christian's girls basketball team has defeated Lakewood Park. It's about 23 minutes ago, but Blackhawk Christian girls basketball getting the win in that one. The boys game, I believe, is underway now. If it's not underway, it's close to getting underway, but the Blackhawk Christian girls win 47-36 over Lakewood Park, and that puts Blackhawk Christian a game over 500. They had lost 4 straight, but they're able to avoid falling under 500. This Woodland team defeated Blackhawk Christian earlier this season. That was here at Woodburn, a 51-35 final score for the Warriors. Well, while we have a moment, we'll go ahead and get some words in from our sponsors that allow us to do these games that we get to do right here on SummitCitySports.com. Big-Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions and enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big-Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive Group is celebrating their 70th year in business. Shop all 14 of their dealerships and contact Kelly Automotive Group at brands@drivekelly.com. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more about our services by logging on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu for more information. We got a few more words to give you from our sponsors coming up. But again, we remind you Woodland versus South Adams coming up in just a matter of moments. Woodland 17-4, South Adams 11-9. Woodland trying to remain ahead of South Adams in the Allen County Conference race. We're back in just a matter of moments right here on SummitCitySports.com.
I came into PSM my freshman year after volleyball. Just coming here just really improved mentally and physically. I brought in my strengths. I came in and I learned how to grow as an athlete. I mean, I've gotten stronger, sprint faster, get up higher. My jump has elevated. Working with Tyler, he built up my endurance for everything, whether it's in weights, sprints. All across the board, we just keep working, and I have athlete development at Warsaw High School that I go to, and so I send him my thing every day, and he changes what we do in here to adapt to what we do there. High school volleyball, when you can go up to 5 sets, being able to outwork everybody and still being able to put in that 100% was huge for me. PSM performance definitely helped me mentally. I know I can beat out people. I know I can work for what I have, and I know I can even go to the next level on the court. Looking at college, I can put on it. I'm training at a college level. I mean, I come in here and I watch college athletes train. You have hockey players, soccer. You look around and you see every type you can. Just being able to see that level, and I know that I can reach that level as well. You got to work to be the best, and that was just what I wanted to do. I knew that from a young age. I wanted to put in the work.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really
Welcome back, everybody. We are here at Woodlan High School in Woodburn, Indiana. About 3 minutes to go until the game gets underway. Got another update for you. I told you about how Blackhawk Christian's Lady Braves defeated Lakewood Park earlier this evening. Well, the Blackhawk boys basketball team is currently trailing to Lakewood Park. Lakewood Park just hit a 3. They're now up 13-2 over Blackhawk Christian. That's at Mark Davidson Court. The Braves have not lost a home game this year, but behind 11 points early in that one over there at Mark Davidson Court. Likely have some more updates for you. By the way, Gary Cobb, the head coach of the girls basketball team here at Woodlan, was at Indiana Tech for an alumni event earlier today, and it was announced there that this is going to be his final season as the head coach of the Warriors. That was the announcement made there. That may be contradicted later on. We'll have to wait and see. Gary Cobb has been a head coach for 15 years, including his 10 years here at Woodlan and 5 years that he spent at New Haven. It's been a very successful time here at Woodlan. This is his 6th winning season with the Warriors. And speaking of Indiana Tech, Ava Smith is going to be going to Indiana Tech. That was announced the senior night festivities here at Woodlan. Well, while we do still have a few minutes, we're going to go ahead and get some more words in from our sponsors that allow us to do these high school games that we get to do so often. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenwellerContracting.com for more. That's OttenwellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business, a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you, whether it's expunging your criminal record or helping to get your driver's license reinstated? Jolly Law Firm is your answer. And we're going to have the national anthem, so we'll take a brief pause. little a cappella version of our country's national anthem by the Woodlan High School Show Choir. And now we'll have the starting lineups announced.
First, the visiting team on tonight's scoreboard, the South Adams Strikeout. Number 15, Macy Priest. Another guard position, number 23, Emerson Smith. At forward, number 25, Peyton Priest. At center, number 31, Laura Baker. Rounding out the starting lineup for the Lady Starfighters, number 45, Lady Dunning. Now, the starting lineup for your Lady Warriors. At one guard position, number 4, senior At forward, number 5, senior At forward position, number 10, senior Ava Smith. At one guard position, number 20, senior Addie. Running the starting lineup for the Lady Warriors, number 23, senior Kate Spangler.
Well, before we get going, it's also worth mentioning, talked about the experience of Woodlan's head coach Gary Cobb. Wayne Krieger has been a head coach here in the state of Indiana for quite some time in his own right. 10 years at Columbia City, 3 years at Canterbury, where he won 3 semi-state titles, not to mention a state title he won in 2013. This is his first year as the head coach at South Adams. He's his second year at South Adams. He was 15-9 a year ago. And if South Adams were to win this game tonight, they would clinch a winning regular season. As it stands, they won't finish the regular season at any less than 500. South Adams wins the opening tip, and we are underway here in Woodburn. Woodland comes out in a 2-3 zone. They go to the outside, Peyton Priest. She swings it outside to Emerson Smith. That's nearly taken away. Addie Goheen providing some pressure for Woodland. Priest feeds it over to Macy Priest. Gunnick swings it outside. A lot of ball movement around this zone, and that 3 ball would not fall for Peyton Priest, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow would favor Woodland. Ava Smith securing a possession for the Warriors. Two-2-1 zone press here by South Adams. Goheen trying to get out of trouble. She finds Smith, and Smith gets across the timeline. A catch and shoot from the corner. It's good. Zoe Eager from downtown. And she's eager to get the Warriors on the board. Warriors set up in that 2-3 zone again. There's Delaney Dunnick looking for space, and it's ripped away. Addie Goheen with the steal. Back to Goheen. She looks inside. Smith comes to set the screen. Here's Bree Roney. Goheen will bring it outside, and she finds Smith. Coming to the basket is Roney. Loose ball kept alive. Goheen into the paint, finds Smith. Smith has it tipped, but recovered. That was kept alive by Kate Spangler. They find Roney. Roney has Smith at the top of the paint, but instead gets it to Zoe Eager. A fake and a drive by Spangler. Check that. That's Smith who gets to the paint and gets fouled. She'll go to the line. Another Summit City Sports broadcast going on that we'll check on in a moment. A couple of them, actually. Leo's on the road against East Noble, as Smith has her first made free throw of the game. Her first points of the game, even. But she missed the second one. Smith going for another takeaway there. Blocked on the other end, but they're going to get Smith with a foul. First foul against the Warriors. Well, Blackhawk Christian has made a comeback. They're still down, but now down 5 to Lakewood Park. We're down 3 just a moment ago, as Macy Priest gets South Adams on the board for the first time. 2 for 2 goes Priest. I will say, to be honest, I've never been a fan of that miss it cheer. 2-2-1 zone press here by the Starfires. Loose ball recovered. That's Roney who gets across the timeline to Smith. Smith in traffic, puts it home. Ava Smith able to score in transition. Warriors set up their zone. Priest feeds it inside to Cora Baker. Lean in shot wouldn't go. Recovered by Delaney Dunnick. There's Emerson Smith at the top of the key. They get it over to Priest. Priest on the edge of the paint, too strong. And Smith has the board. Smith racing down the floor. With her all the way is Peyton Priest. She goes outside. Finds a little help from Zoe Eager. Smith, a fake. Looking for some help, and we're going to get a jump ball, I think. No, a foul. A foul against South Adams. Nope, it is a jump ball. I thought the signal from the ref was Woodlan ball, but instead it's South Adams ball off the jump ball. South Adams does not have a made field goal yet in this game. A pair of free throws from Macy Priest. Those are their only points so far. Woodland sets up their 2-3 zone. Starfires get it in the middle of that zone. Traveling is the call. The basket will not count. Peyton Priest trying to get the Starfires their first made shot from the field. And they'll have to wave it off. Taylor Kniebuehler will make her first entrance of this game. She wears number 22. Addie Goheen across the timeline. She hands that one off. Smith collects. Well, those passes were exchanged in a difficult spot, and there's a takeaway. And all the way to the basket goes Emerson Smith. And the Starfires are within 2. Good effort there going for the steal. But Cora Baker stepped out of bounds. Goheen able to get out of trouble for the moment. She finds Eager. Looks like a 3-2 zone from the Starfires. Here's Goheen. Has the ball knocked away. It's off of South Adams. She was looking for Bree Roney. 2 seniors that we have not seen yet are Caitlin Crosby and Gabby Klopfenstein. Klopfenstein wears number 3. Caitlin Crosby wears number 15. That's a catch and shoot for Knibuehler, and she drains the triple. Back the other way comes Priest, and the shot is blocked. And I beg your pardon, that is Gabby Klopfenstein on the floor. She gets the block. Here's Smith, back outside to Knibuehler. No, check that, it's Klopfenstein. Goheen, tough shot off the glass. And Woodlan starting to pull away. Still got a lot of basketball left to be played. We get a foul on the Warriors. Addie Goheen has her first points of the game, but we'll check the foul. It's on Ava Smith, and that's 2 early fouls on her. And with that, Caitlin Crosby, the last remaining senior, heads to the scorer's table. She'll likely take Smith's place as the first free throw is good. Macy Priest at the line. All her points so far coming from the free throw line. Indeed, Ava Smith does take a breather. 3:03 to go in this first quarter. Priest goes 2 for 2. Roney comes across the timeline. In the middle of the paint for Goheen. Roney has an open 3, and she buries it. When you give a shooter that much space, they usually take advantage, and that's exactly what Roney did. Well, the Warriors have 3 triples in the game so far. That timeout called by South Adams. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will stay with you. We'll show you one of those triples. You just saw Bree Roney knock down a 3. And with our Traction AP replay, we'll show you this one. And that's the steal. And getting all the way to the bucket there was Macy Priest, Emerson Smith. Instead, we'll show you a great defensive play from Woodlan. This was very early in the ball game. Addie Goheen, you're going to see her come up with a steal here. And she just snatches that one away from Cora Baker. Beg your pardon, that was the wrong replay. This ball's out of bounds. It's off of Woodlan. Caitlin Crosby was the one who knocked it out. .238 on the clock in this first quarter. Off the hands of Baker and out of bounds. They're going to say South Adams ball. Foul is called, and looks like that's going to be on Woodlan. They call the foul on Gabby Klopfenstein. Quick inbound. The shot is no good from Delaney Dunnick. And that's Knibuehler who comes up with a loose ball. Knibuehler down the floor, has it taken away. Macy Priest, can she finish? 1 on 3, and Priest is fouled, going to go back to the free throw line. She's been a frequent flyer at that free throw line. This is already her 3rd trip to the stripe. And Priest easily drains the first free throw. Free throw line is where Priest has done all her damage so far tonight. She goes 2 for 2 there. Gary Cobb will send a sub in. That's Brooke Knibuehler, Taylor's sister. Brooke is a sophomore. Taylor is a junior. And Brooke wears number 11. Taylor wears number 22. And Taylor just inbounded to Brooke. Here's Brooke through traffic. Taylor trying to keep it alive, and I think she did. That jump ball will keep the possession with Woodlan. Tough catch there by Goheen. She's able to find Taylor Kniebuehler. Off balance three, won't fall. Here's Peyton Priest, brings it back outside. 2-3 zone again for Woodlan. We've got less than 2 minutes to play here in Woodburn. Jumper from just inside the three-point line doesn't fall, and Brooke Kniebuehler's got it. Extra pass from Kniebuehler. She gets it back. Goheen looking for some help inside. Caitlin Crosby misses the three. Macy Priest the rebound for South Adams. From the corner, three ball won't fall. And foul is called. That's going to be against the Starfires. Gabby Klopfenstein was the one who got fouled, and I think they got Delaney Dunnick for the foul. By the way, we do have an update for you, a boys basketball update. East Noble leads Leo 34-28 at halftime. That's over at East Noble High School over there in Kendallville. Kniebuehler, the feed inside. Crosby has it blocked. Peyton Priest gets a hand on the ball. Inside to Liz Gerber. She almost had it taken away. Priest will fire, hits a three. Peyton Priest knocking it down, and she's keeping the Starfires in it. That's her first field goal of the game, only the second made field goal for the Starfires. Crosby looking for some help. Ball's knocked away briefly, but Kniebuehler recovers. This is Taylor Kniebuehler out on the wing, fakes the pass. She'll bring it back outside. Nearly a takeaway. Kniebuehler able to protect, down to 10 seconds in the first quarter. The feed inside. Kniebuehler with the left hand. She fell down on the shot, but she got it to go. And that will bring the first quarter to an end. 16-11 after one. Woodlan leads South Adams. We're back in just a moment on SummitCitySports.com for the second quarter.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Welcome back to Woodland High School here in Woodburn, Indiana. It will be Starfires basketball to start the second quarter. As Woodland sticks with that 2-3 zone that they have used all throughout this game, but a good look from downtown as Peyton Priest, Macy Priest, I beg your pardon, makes it count for South Adams. That's her second 3 of the ball game. We'll go ahead and update the scoreboard for you. 2-point game. Crosby in some trouble, and if that's a jump ball, which it is, it's going to stay with Woodland. Macy Priest, 2 threes. She's got a grand total of 12 points. She's hit 6 free throws. Klopfenstein. Meanwhile, Well, Ava Smith has 10 fouls. I believe she's still on the bench as Crosby misfires on the three, and a foul is called. Cora Baker got the rebound, and it's going to be Caitlin Crosby who's called for the foul. Indeed, Ava Smith was still on the bench until just a few seconds ago. She'll check back in. That was Crosby's second foul. It was Crosby who came in after Smith committed her second foul. South Adams with a chance to tie or take the lead. They have not led yet in this game. Going for the tie right here, and they got it. Liz Gerber evens it up. And South Adams has started this quarter on a 5-0 run. Smith on the attack. Lost the ball, out of bounds. South Adams takes over. Here's some full court pressure from Woodlan. South Adams has not led in this game. They can change all that on this possession. Woodlan gets back into their 2-3 zone. Baker was in the middle of that zone. She gets it to Priest. McKibben, long pass across court, knocked away, but recovered by Priest. Kniebuehler got tangled up with Priest, with Peyton Priest, that is, and we're going to get a foul. Looks like it's on the Warriors. It is. It's on Taylor Kniebuehler. Got her for sticking the knee out. She got tangled up there. And that's the 6th-team foul against Woodlan. Off the glass, too strong on the shot by Baker. Gabby Klopfenstein has the rebound for Woodlan. Here's Kniebuehler down the floor. Loose ball. Can Smith recover? She can. Smith gets position and gets fouled. It's been almost 2 minutes into this second quarter, and Woodlan has a chance to get their first points of the quarter. Ava Smith trying to make that happen right here. Little friendly shooter's roll, and Smith knocks it down. Ava Smith goes 2 for 2. Woodlan's right back in front. South Adams able to beat some pressure. They get the ball back to Macy Priest. Woodland sticking with this 2-3 zone. They've used it frequently. South Adams started this half, or this quarter rather, on a 5-0 run. They have yet to take the lead. Long pass across court to Priest. Priest has it blocked. Gabby Klopfenstein. But it's going to stay with South Adams as Priest looks to inbound. That goes all the way into the backcourt. I'm not sure Kniebuehler saw it until it was too late. Priest double teamed. Tough catch by Liz Gerber. A catch and shoot 3 for Priest. It's off the mark. And Goheen turns it over. It's taken away by Priest. Gerber airmails the jump shot. And that's Addie Goheen who comes up with a loose ball. She finds Klopfenstein. Kniebuehler with the jumper. Got it. It's a 2 for Taylor Kniebuehler. Woodlan has answered. They've got the last 4 points. That is their first field goal of the second quarter, though. Cora Baker with a shot. Would not fall. Smith lost the rebound. Gerber a little long on her shot. Kniebuehler with the lob to Klopfenstein. Klopfenstein, I beg your pardon. Not sure if that's any relation to John Klopfenstein, the Northeast Indiana furniture magnate. assuming that's the appropriate word. Driving in is Smith. Left-handed layup is good. Well, what is appropriate is to say that that was a good drive by Smith. Blocked a couple of different times by the Warriors, but Priest comes away with a loose ball, and we're going to get a foul. Looks like it's on the Warriors. If it is, that would be the 7th team foul against Woodlan, and this would be 1-1 for the Starfires. Gabby Klopfenstein called for the foul, and this will indeed be 1-1. Looks like Macy Priest is going to the line. She has been dangerous from the charity stripe today. Gary Cobb's going to dig into his bench as Zoe Eager will step into the game. She takes the place of Ava Smith. Ava Smith does have two fouls. She has not been able to commit a foul. Let me rephrase that. She's been able to avoid committing a foul here in the second quarter. Here's Eager out at the top of the key. She finds Klopfenstein. Brooke Kniebuehler with the feed inside. Eager's jumper won't fall, and the Starfires collect. Emerson Smith in trouble, dishes it out. Little shot fake by Dunnick. Dunnick had it knocked away at first, but got the ball back. That's a wild shot by Priest, and she's fouled on the attempt. Gary Cobb not happy with that call. He's going to send Addie Goheen into the game. Well, his anger was not aimed at Addie Goheen there, but it seemed like he sternly told her to go into the game. That's Gabby Klopfenstein's 3rd foul, as Peyton Priest gets her first free throw of the game. Second one is good. Peyton Priest 2 for 2 on that trip. And with 3 minutes to go, here come the Warriors. They go back outside to Bree Roney. Corner jumper won't fall, and the rebound comes to Delaney Dunnick. I believe that was Zoe Eager who took the shot as Woodland sets up their zone. I believe I heard Wayne Krieger call out Iowa. That's dribbled on the line and out of bounds. I'm not sure if that's a reference to any of the defenses that Hawkeyes head coach Fran McCaffrey likes to use. He likes to use some pressure and also a little bit of zone, if I'm not mistaken. Floater on the inside, it's good, and that's Addie Goheen. Goheen's got 4 points so far. That's Priest off the catch and shoot, missed the 3. Kniebuehler has the rebound. Kniebuehler trying to beat the pack, and she commits the offensive foul. That's Kniebuehler's 2nd foul. 2:04 to go. Well, Ava Smith sits on the bench with 2 fouls. Looks like Gary Cobb's not going to dig into his bench anytime soon. Baseline jumper for Delaney Dunnick. South Adams is within 4. The entry pass, Kniebuehler goes back outside. That 3 would not fall. I believe that was Goheen. It was Goheen who took the shot. Woodland back in the 2-3. Priest from downtown comes up short. Putback is no good. Dunnick has it. Second putback is good. Delaney Dunnick has the last 4 points for South Adams as Zoe Eager draws a foul on the interior. And Wayne Krieger will get Liz Gerber back into the game for South Adams. Gary Cobb will get Ava Smith back into the game for Woodland. She'll take the place of Zoe Eager. Smith in a crowd, count the basket, and a foul, Ava Smith. She was recognized before this game for having joined the Woodlan 1,000 point club. She's added 6 to her total here tonight, and she can make it 7. By the way, over at New Haven, as Smith does complete the 3-point play. Over at New Haven, the Bulldogs boys basketball team is losing 49-30 to Norwell. New Haven is the Bulldogs, but Norwell, I do believe, is top dog in the Northeast 8 Conference. Here we've got girls basketball in the Allen County Conference as Liz Gerber hits the jumper. It rattles home. A little crossover dribble there by Roney, and a foul is called. It was Brooke Kniebuehler who got fouled. That, I believe, is going to be the 6th-team foul, and it is. 6th-team foul on South Adams. Emerson Smith called for that one. Caitlin Crosby heads to the bench. Try to get it into Smith. Brooke Kniebuehler there to recover. Down to 33 seconds. Smith, tough shot, got it. Ava Smith gets another tough one to fall. And a timeout called by Woodlan. That's their first of the game. Well, Ava Smith with a great first half. And meanwhile, we're going to get in one more word from our sponsors before we go any further. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Well, I mentioned New Haven. One thing that Woodlan has in common with New Haven is both schools are part of the same district, part of the East Allen County Schools District. 26 seconds left to go. This is Macy Priest across the timeline. Woodlan going with a 2-3 zone, and we've got a foul called. Looks like it's away from the ball against the Warriors. Zoe Eager called for the foul, and Ava Smith and Taylor Kniebuehler, who just went to the bench, were about to check in. The official's going to have them wait as Liz Gerber shoots these free throws. It's double bonus. That was the 10th team foul against the Warriors. Gerber able to rattle that one home. .8 seconds left to play. Gerber missed it, and Smith collects the board. Here's Kniebuehler, able to keep it away from trouble. Macy Priest with some good, tight defense on her. Down to 7 seconds. It's down to 4. Goheen, got to get something off. Extra pass. At the buzzer, that shot won't fall. It was Bree Roney trying to hit the shot before halftime, but we go into the locker room with a good one. Woodlan, the second-place team in the Allen County Conference, leads South Adams, the third-place team in the conference, 29-25. We are at halftime. And we'll get a couple words in from our sponsors while we have a chance. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more about our services by logging on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. The Woodlan Warriors on top of the South Adams Starfires, 29-25 at the break. We're back after this quick break here on SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
It is halftime here at Woodlan High School. The homestanding Warriors with the lead, but the visiting South Adams Starfires keeping it close, 29-25 in a matchup between the second-place team in the Allen County Conference, which is Woodlan, and the third-place team in the conference, which is South Adams. Got the first half statistics for you. Macy Priest has 12 points to lead South Adams. She's hit 2 threes and 6 free throws so far. Emerson Smith has 2. Peyton Priest has 2 from the free throw line. Liz Gerber has 5. Delaney Dunnick has 4. For Woodlan, their leading scorer is Ava Smith. She's got 12 points already. Zoe Eager has 3. Bree Roney has 3. Taylor Kanai-Bueller has 5. And Addie Goheen has 4. Those are your first half statistics. And while we've got a chance, we'll get in a few more words from the good folks at Parkview Sports Medicine. Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Our specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in our new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. No referral is needed, saving you time and money. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more. Woodlan with the lead at home against South Adams. Got another update for you. Leo and East Noble are in the fourth quarter now, and East Noble leads it 55-52. That's boys basketball, a Northeast State Conference matchup over there in Kendallville. Got another Northeast State Conference matchup, this one in New Haven, and this one is all Norwell. They're up 17 points on New Haven. The score is 57-40 over there at Armstrong Arena. Also, we'll check on Lakewood Park versus Blackhawk Christian. Blackhawk Christian has come back to take the lead. They were down 11 early on in that one. Braves now lead at 39-34 over Lakewood Park. That game is in the third quarter. Braves have not lost a home game all season. The Lady Braves already a winner tonight. They defeated Lakewood Park 47-36. We've got about 4.5 minutes to go until we get the second half underway here at Woodlan. One more word from the good folks at Parkview Sports Medicine before we go any further. Parkview Sports Medicine is the area's largest integrated sports medicine team, specialized in serving every level of athlete, no matter if they're trying to get better at what they do or recovering from an injury. Our experts coordinate your care in state-of-the-art facilities in our community. To start your journey, visit us at parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Warriors of Woodlan leading the Starfires of South Adams. We're back in just a matter of moments here on this broadcast of high school girls basketball, brought to you by SummitCitySports.com.
I came into PSM my freshman year after volleyball. Just coming here just really improved mentally and physically. I brought in my strengths. I came in and I learned how to grow as an athlete. I mean, I've gotten stronger, sprint faster, get up higher. My jump has elevated. Working with Tyler, he built up my endurance for everything, whether it's in weights, sprints. All across the board, we just keep working, and I have athlete development at Warsaw High School that I go to, and so I send him my thing every day, and he changes what we do in here to adapt to what we do there. High school volleyball, when you can go up to 5 sets, being able to just outwork everybody and still being able to put in that 100% was huge for me. PSM performance definitely helped me mentally. I know I can beat out people. I know I can work for what I have, and I know I can even go to the next level on the court. Looking at college, I can put on it. I'm training at a college level. I mean, I come in here and I watch college athletes train. You have hockey players, soccer. You look around and you see every type you can. Just being able to see that level, and I know that I can reach that level as well. You got to work to be the best, and that was just what I wanted to do. I knew that from a young age. I wanted to put in the work.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Halftime here at Woodlan High School in Woodburn, Indiana. Woodlan has used a lot of 2-3 zone in this game, and South Adams has used a lot of 2-2-1 zone press. So it's going to be interesting to see how each team deals with those styles of defense as the game goes on. Second half starts in about a minute and 40 seconds. We'll be right back for that second half in just a moment on SummitCitySports.com.
Has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Dealing with joint pains, sprains, strains, or back pain? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, Ortho Express has specialized orthopedic physicians on staff when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Friday 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Woodlan on top of South Adams as we start the third quarter, but it will be South Adams' ball to start the second half. Inbound is to Macy Priest. Addie Goheen will pick her up. Priest gets it across the timeline, trying to race through the zone, and traveling is the call. It looks like South Adams is going to go with a 2-3 zone as Goheen kind of sidesteps the defender there. Klopfenstein, the feed to Goheen. Goes with the bounce pass, and that ball was kicked by Cora Baker. So a kickball called against the Starfires as Kenai Bueller with a long lob in to Gabby Klopfenstein. They feed it inside to Smith. Smith able to put it in. It's just a quick catch and shoot for Ava Smith. She's got 14 points, and those are the easiest 2 points she scored this whole game. The jumper is good on the other end. Cora Baker with the response for South Adams. Down the baseline, count the basket. Addie Goheen, and she draws the foul. Goheen up to 6 points and a chance to add to it at the stripe. Delaney Dunnett called for the foul for South Adams, and Goheen could not cash in on the free throw, but the ball goes out of bounds. That was off of Cora Baker. Woodlan keeps it. They get it into Smith. Smith missed the shot, stumbled a little bit, but it's an offensive board by Goheen. Kenai Bueller had to leap way up to make that catch, and she drains the three. And with that, Wayne Krieger wants a timeout for South Adams, and he'll get it. Well, there was a lot going on this last possession. It's worth showing it to you here on the Traction AP replay. Oops, excuse me, not Indiana Tech. There we go, there's our Traction AP replay. Ava Smith was kind of stumbling as she went to field the inbound, but good job by Addie Goheen keeping the play alive. And Kenai Bueller, with all the space in the world, she knocks down the three. That's Kenai Bueller's second three of the game. She's up to 8 points. .640 left to play in the third quarter. We're going to get another whistle just after the inbound. I'm not sure what the stoppage was for, but Smith will get it into Preece. Woodlan continues to use this 2-3 zone, and going after the turnover is Roney to the deck. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Woodlan. Fake there by Roney. Kenai Bueller again. Not this time. Good closeout by Emerson Smith, and that's going to be a foul. If it's on Smith, it's her third. Indeed, it is on Ava Smith, and Gary Cobb's going to waste no time. He'll get Caitlin Crosby into the game to take Smith's place. Well, Ava Smith has put together a great performance, but she's now in foul trouble. 3 fouls. 2 of them came in the first quarter, and great players are still going to be coached up, and that's what Gary Cobb is doing right now. Well, fake there by Emerson Smith. She's able to find Peyton Preece. Pull-up jumper would not fall, and after pinballing off different players, Addie Goheen has the ball. That is, the ball pinballed off of several players. Wide open is Roney for 3. It's good. Bree Roney from the corner. And Roney has her second 3 of the game, and a blocking foul against the Warriors on the other end. Same player who just hit the 3, Bree Roney, commits the foul, her first. Contested shot. Crosby defending, but she knocked it out of bounds. This 12-point lead, by the way, is the largest lead Woodlan has had in this game. They finally get it in. Fake the corner three and get the ball out to Smith. Inside to Dunnick. Dunnick's shot would not fall, and then she lost it. Had a chance at the rebound. Here comes Goheen. Roney. Knybuehler, who's hit 2 threes already, she feeds it outside. They'll go inside to Crosby. Knybuehler on the inside. Tough shot. Oh, it bounced off. As Tim Brando would say, the iron unkind. Stolen away. Was that Goheen? I think it was, who jumped in front of the pass. Indeed it was, and now she cuts along the baseline. Goheen has plenty of space, but missed the three. Kept alive temporarily by Klopfenstein, but she knocked it out of bounds into the student section. Liz Gerber will come into the game. 2-3 zone for Woodlan. Priest feeds it over. Smith for three. No good. Knocked out of bounds. Woodlan ball. Bree Roney comes across the timeline, trying to hit Knybuehler on the inside, and that ball ricochets off of Gerber before it goes out of bounds. And Taylor Knybuehler will put the ball in play for Woodlan, and South Adams wants to get a sub in. They will. That's Lexi McKibben who comes into the game for the Starfires, I beg your pardon. And looks like at the next stoppage, Gary Cobb might get Brooke Knybuehler back into the game. We've got a foul away from the ball, an offensive foul, and that draws the Boo Birds from the crowd. Caitlin Crosby ran into a defender, and they called her for the offensive foul. Well, a little turn of events going on at Blackhawk Christian. The Braves were down 11 points in the first quarter. They're now up by 15, and that game is in the fourth quarter, and Blackhawk Christian does have the basketball. Blackhawk Christian Lady Braves already a winner today over Lakewood Park. The boys trying to do the same. McKibben looking for some help inside. Almost turned it over. Kept alive, though, by Dunnick, and she scores. A much-needed bucket for the Starfires. They'd been held to 2 points this entire quarter up until that bucket. Knybuehler comes open and answers for Woodlan. Excuse me, that should be 41-29. That's Knybuehler's first made field goal, but we get a foul on the Warriors on the other end of the floor. Bree Roney called for the foul. That's her second. Deflected. That ball goes out of bounds. South Adams will keep it. Both these teams well coached. Gary Cobb in his 15th year with the Warriors. 15-year overall, that is. 10th with the Warriors. Wayne Krieger in his second year with South Adams, but he's a 10-year head coach at Columbia City. Spent 3 years at Canterbury. Led the Cavaliers to 3 straight semi-state championships and a state championship in 2013. Jump ball called by the officials to give the ball to South Adams. into traffic and taken away by Goheen. Goheen has just been all over the court when it comes to takeaways. Kneibuehler looking for some help, and she finds Goheen. Goheen wants the blow-by, but slows it down and finds Kneibuehler. That's Brooke Kneibuehler. She's able to avoid the turnover. Roney slips it to Crosby, and Brooke Kneibuehler will let it fly, but missed the three. Goheen trying to keep it in play, and she does. Addie Goheen has been all over the floor. Brooke Kneibuehler fouled on the shot, and she will go to the line. Macy Priest called for the foul, and Kneibuehler will go to the line. Taylor Kneibuehler has 8 points already in this game, 2 threes. Missed her first free throw attempt. Kneibuehler does hit the second. .156 to go. Macy Priest across the timeline. 2-3 zone again by Woodland. They've used this almost exclusively throughout the game. Corner three comes up short. And the rebound is grabbed by Roney. Roney looking for Kneibuehler. She finds her, and Kneibuehler wins the race to the cup. Brooke Kneibuehler, the sophomore, getting it done on the interior. Peyton Priest finds a little bit of help. That ball is swatted in the air, and that's Taylor Kneibuehler. Crosby there to recover for Woodland. Goheen slows down. They get it back to Kneibuehler. That's Brooke Kneibuehler. Goheen for three. Wouldn't fall. Kneibuehler collects and puts it back. That's Taylor Kneibuehler with the bucket. That shot off the glass, and Taylor Kneibuehler comes up with it. Down the floor, missed shot by Roney. Ball's on the deck, recovered by Macy Priest. Here's Peyton Priest into the paint. She's fouled on the shot with 32.6 seconds to go in this third quarter. Peyton Priest comes up short on that first free throw. The 17-point lead is the largest lead that Woodland has had in this game. Both free throws no good. Gerber trying to save it. She did, but it's recovered by Brooke Kneibuehler. Taylor Kneibuehler gets some help from her sister Brooke. Down to 13 seconds. Kneibuehler slows it down, finds Roney. Crosby launches, trying to beat the timer, couldn't finish. But Woodland takes a 46-29 lead into the fourth quarter. They played most of that quarter with Ava Smith on the bench with 3 fouls. Smith has put in a great game, but the Warriors lead it by 17 as we go to the fourth quarter on SummitCitySports.com.
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
We begin the fourth quarter as Woodlan leads by 17 over South Adams. It was a 4-point game at halftime, but the Warriors pulling away as Ava Smith stepped out of bounds. And Smith was on the bench most of that third quarter after committing her 3rd foul. And even while she was on the bench, the Warriors able to pull away. A little catch and shoot on the inside. It's good. That's Cora Baker knocking down the jumper. Here's Kenai Bueller. Feeds that one outside to Roney. Baseline drive, Smith, contested shot, and she gets fouled. Ava Smith will go to the free throw line. That foul is called on number 31, Cora Baker. That's her 4th. So she's now in danger of fouling out of the game. And Smith is true on the free throw. Smith has put in a great game today. That last free throw, she's got 15 points. I mentioned Blackhawk Christian came back from down 11 points. They're now up by 17. That's against Lakewood Park. Smith goes 2 for 2 from the stripe here. Mentioned Blackhawk Christian Lady Braves already a winner today over Lakewood Park. They snap a 4-game losing streak and get back over 500. Delaney Dunnick, well defended there. She's able to split the zone. Loose ball. Who's got it? A jump ball would favor South Adams, I do believe. And I believe that is the call. Out of bounds. South Adams keeps it again. Out to Smith. Woodland still in a 2-3 zone. They've gone with this almost exclusively throughout the night. Back to Smith. Loose ball thrown right to Kenai Bueller. Apparently it was kicked by the Warriors. So the ball will stay in South Adams' possession. We're going to have a double dribble call against Emerson Smith, and Woodland's going to get the ball back. It's a long possession for the Starfires. In the end, they come up empty. They work the ball over to the corner. Roney at the top of the key, feeds Kenai Bueller. Taylor Kenai Bueller calling for it, and it's knocked away. Macy Priest comes up with a steal. 6 minutes to play in this one. Priest goes with the entry pass inside. Shot won't fall for Delaney Dunnick. And here come the Warriors. Brooke Kenai Bueller feeds it outside to Roney. Roney steps inside the free throw line, couldn't finish the shot. Cora Baker almost turned it over. Dunnick comes the other way. Here's Peyton Priest into the paint. Off the glass, no good. Smith, the long outlet to Goheen. And Smith gets fouled on the inside. Ava Smith at the line. Macy Priest commits the foul there, and Smith, I believe that's only her second miss from the stripe. 6 for 8 on the day so far. Ava Smith going to attend Indiana Tech next school year. She's a 1,000-point scorer here at Woodland. She was recognized for reaching the 1,000-point mark before this game. Two-three zone by the Warriors. They get the ball outside to Gerber. Going for the takeaway is Kenai Bueller. She's got it. Threw it off of Gerber. Did the ball go out of bounds? It's still inbounds. The whistle came before the ball even went out of bounds. I think they're saying Kenai Bueller stepped out of bounds with the ball. So the ball will stay with South Adams, inbound to Gerber. Smith for three, buries it. Emerson Smith from downtown. That's her first three of the ball game. Kenai Bueller feeds it off to Goheen. Defender falls down, offensive foul, Ava Smith, and that is her fourth. And with 4:36 to go, Gary Cobb is going to call upon Caitlin Crosby. Well, for a second there, I thought Crosby might have been hurt. She was grabbing her leg, but she looks fine as she walks back onto the court. Looks like she's 100% health-wise, or close to it, as Macy Priest comes across the timeline. Ava Smith has put together a 17-point performance, but she's also committed 4 fouls. It's one of those bittersweet nights that any basketball player can have. But there's no doubt that Ava Smith has had a great career, 1,000-point career scorer. She's the leading scorer for Woodland this season, and she's going to play college ball at Indiana Tech. About a 20-minute drive from here in Woodburn. As Addie Goheen drives to the basket. High off the glass, wouldn't fall, but Kenai Bueller is there for the putback. Well, Kenai Bueller has really put things together in the second half. She's got 13 points for the game. Most of those points, well, not most of those points, but a good chunk of those points coming in the second half. She had 2 of her threes in the first half. 17-point lead for the Warriors. Kenai Bueller on the inside. Brooke Kenai Bueller for three. It's off the mark. Gerber collects the rebound. It was knocked to her by Delaney Dunning. Priest backs it out. Priest into the paint. Short. Rebound grab by Brooke Kenai Bueller. They go right back down the floor for Roney. Her shot wouldn't fall. But Brooke Kenai Bueller hits the jumper and puts it in for Woodland. Gonna get a whistle and a sub coming into the game. That is Cora Baker who checks back in, and now Ava Smith will re-enter with 2:55 left to go. Ava Smith playing with 4 fouls, but Gary Cobb deciding perhaps that he wants her to finish the game out. Good find, but Kenai Bueller couldn't finish. Priest across the timeline for the Starfires. Gerber off the fake, swings it across court. That's Emerson Smith. Shot blocked, that's Ava Smith. Ava Smith adding to her impressive night. Kenai Bueller steps inside the three-point line and buries the jumper. Taylor Kenai Bueller gets Woodland up by 21 points. For Kenai Bueller, she's now up to 15 points for the game. Priest blocked, but a foul. Kniebuehler and Smith were in the area, and by that reaction, it looks like it's on Smith. It's not. It's on Kniebuehler. That's her third, and Smith apparently expressing frustration on her teammate's behalf. Peyton Priest couldn't finish on the free throw. 1:47 left to go. Second one rims out, and Kniebuehler's got the board. Over to Roney. She finds Smith as Zoe Eager is just about to check back in at the next stoppage. Also heading to the scorer's table is Kate Spangler, one of the 7 seniors who was recognized tonight. Emerson Smith with a takeaway to the basket. Missed it off the rim, but the putback is good by Macy Priest. Corner 3, Kniebuehler, air ball. Goheen keeps it alive, uses the baseline and draws the foul. And Addie Goheen will head to the free throw line. This is the final home game for all 7 of the Woodland seniors. Warriors will go on the road this coming Thursday, where they will take on Prairie Heights. Well, Ava Smith, Bria Roney, and Zoe Eager will all exit the game as they enjoy their final home game. Eager actually going to stay in, by the way, but Roney and Smith go to the bench. Addie Goheen able to sink that first free throw. They get to enjoy a win on senior night. Goheen goes 2 for 2. Those are her first free throws of the game. 3-ball Priest couldn't get it. Chased down by Kniebuehler. She finds Goheen, has the ball almost taken away, but we're going to get a foul on the Starfires. Who's it on? It's on 45, Delaney Dunnick. Full court pressure going to be put on by the Starfires. The Warriors get it into Goheen. Warriors beat the press as Zoe Eager will let Goheen have it. Goheen slipped on the deck. Long pass to Kniebuehler. Wide open is Spangler, and she slipped. Taken away by Taylor Kniebuehler. Spangler calling for it again. Counted and a foul. Kate Spangler. She's got a chance at 3 to cap off her senior night. 17 seconds left. Gary Cobb is going to dig into his bench. That's the junior Leah Elwood coming into the game. And Kate Spangler with a chance to finish off senior night with a 3-point play. I believe that's Addie Goheen hugging her teammates on the sideline. Addie Goheen has put together an excellent night. Great job of sharing the basketball on her part. Great defense as well. That ball was just chucked over the backboard by Peyton Priest. 6.2 seconds to go. Well, Woodland's going to come away with a victory here on their home court. Remain at second place in the Allen County Conference, and Kniebuehler will just let the clock run down. Woodland is your winner. They win it on senior night over South Adams. (59-36) the final. The Warriors improved to 18-4 overall, and they win it on senior night They'll finish out the regular season on Thursday as they go on the road to take on Prairie Heights. For South Adams, they'll finish the regular season on Tuesday, and they'll get to go back home to host Churubusco. Well, for our Parkview Sports Medicine players of the game, we're going to recognize two of the seniors. Ava Smith finishes this game with 17 points, and Addie Goheen, I believe she had 3 steals. Great defensive effort by Goheen. Good job of sharing the basketball as well. Addie Goheen and Ava Smith, your Parkview Sports Medicine players of the game. And Woodlan a winner, 59-36 over South Adams. That's going to do it from here at Woodlan. For my cameraman Ahmad Williams, this is Thad Goff saying so long. The Warriors win at 59-36 over the Starfires. You have been watching high school girls basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Dealing with joint pains, sprains, strains, or back pain? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, Ortho Express has specialized orthopedic physicians on staff when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Friday 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more.